Funny how something so small can carry so much weight. I tried to take it off, but I just couldn't. It's been a while since you walked out, but your shadow's still around. In every room, in every sound, in every place I look, you're found. I boxed up all your memories like I was supposed to do, but there's one thing I held on to. Yeah, I couldn't let go of you. I still wear your ring, though you don't wear mine. Still feel your love like it never left my side. I know you're gone, but I can't move on. No matter how hard I try, I still wear your ring, like you're still mine. They all say I should move along, that time will heal the pain, but they don't hear your voice at night calling out my name. I've met a few who tried to stay, but I pushed them all away. 'Cause loving someone new feels wrong when you still live in yesterday. I still wear your ring, though you don't wear mine. Still feel your love like it never left my side. I know you're gone, but I can't move on. No matter how hard I try, I still wear your ring, like you're still mine. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd fix the things I broke. I'd listen more, I'd hold you close instead of letting go. But sorry comes too late when love has walked away. Now I'm stuck here holding on to words I couldn't say. The shine's worn off this band of gold, but it still cuts just the same. A reminder of forever that I couldn't maintain. Maybe someday I'll take it off and finally set you free, but tonight it stays right here where you used to be. I still wear your ring, even though you're gone. Still hear your voice in every sad old song. I lost it all the day you walked away, and I've been paying for it every single day. I still wear your ring in every broken way. Guess some promises don't ever fade, even when love does. So fade out.
Sound of match striking.
slow burn. They say revenge burns slow. Small chuckle. Guess tonight we'll see. Dust kicks up on the midnight trail. Moonlight cuts like a blade. Got your shadow in my sights tonight for the price you made me pay. You took more than just her love. You took the life I knew. Now every mile I ride alone just leads me back to you. I ain't the man I used to be, and that's because of you. Got a bullet with your name on it. Been waiting way too long. Every lie you ever told turned right into this song. This ain't about forgiveness now, or things we can't undo. Got a bullet with your name on it, and I'm coming after you. Saloon lights flicker in the wind like ghosts that never sleep. Every face I pass tonight feels like secrets that you keep. They all say let it go, son. Don't let hate decide. But they ain't felt the fire I feel burning deep inside. There's no turning back this time. I crossed that line tonight. Got a bullet with your name on it. Been waiting way too long. Every lie you ever told turned right into this song. This ain't about forgiveness now, all things we can't undo. Got a bullet with your name on it, and I'm coming after you. Standing in that doorway with your fear in your eyes, I saw a man just like me, broken, barely alive. And for a second I froze, gun shaking in my hand. Was I chasing justice or becoming that same man? Had a bullet with your name on it, but I let it fall tonight. Every road that leads through hate ain't never leading right. This ain't about revenge no more. what you put me through. I was aiming at you, but I almost lost me too. Gumdrops on dirt, footsteps walking away. Morning birds, sun's coming up. Deep breath. Guess I wanna fight by walking away. Fade out.
I'm crawling slow past the Miller farm, gravel popping under these worn out tires. That old gate is still hanging by a wire, waiting for a hand to pull it shut. Air's thick with honeysuckle and wild hay, takes me back to that first kiss in the dark. Parked by the creek where we left our mark, thinking we'd never have the same for you. These back roads never forget a thing. Every lie and every promise made, they soak up the rain and the hurt, they keep it all in the dirt. Back roads never forget. I learned how to lose on this stretch, trying to outrun what was coming for us. Left a piece of my heart in this red dust, and I ain't looking to find it now. I'm just passing through one last time. These back roads never forget a thing. Every lie and every promise made, they soak up the rain and the hurt, they keep it all in the dirt. Back roads never forget. Gravel and stone, witness to it all. Back roads never forget.
There's a quiet in the evening breeze, your hand resting next to me. No words, but I understand. This is where forever began. Met you on a summer night underneath those county lights. You were laughing, I was shy, didn't know you'd change my life. Old blue jeans and your wild hair, dancing like you didn't care. From that moment I could see you were everything to me. Every road led me to you, every dream somehow came true. So take my hand, don't let it go. Write our story down this road, through every storm, through every mile. You're my heart, you're my smile. Under stars of pouring rain, I choose you all over again. If forever's just one place, it's right here in your embrace. Sunday mornings, coffee slow, front porch swing, nowhere to go. Your head resting on my chest, in your arms I feel my best. Every laugh, every
every tear just makes everything more clear. I don't need a fancy life, just your love right by my side. Through the highs and through the lows, you're the only home I know. So take my hand, don't let it go. Write our story down this road, through every storm, through every mile. You're my heart, you're my smile. Under stars of pouring rain, I choose you all over again. If forever's just one place, it's right here in your embrace. When the years start rolling by and there's silver in our hair, I'll still look into your eyes and find my heaven there. If the world falls all apart, we'll still have what we've made. Just two hearts, one love that will never fade. So take my hand, don't let it go. We'll keep dancing nice and slow, through every storm, through every mile. You're my heart, you're my smile. Under stars of pouring rain, I choose you all over again. If forever's just one place, it's right here in your embrace. Yeah, forever starts today. On this old dirt road we'll stay, just you and me, for all our days on this dirt road. We'll find our way.
There's a song playing on the radio, takes me back to a place I know, where your laugh was all I need, and love was wild and free.
We were kids on a gravel road,
Chasing dreams we couldn't hold, barefoot running through the night, living fast in neon light. Old guitar and a pickup bed, every word we never said, didn't need to understand. We had forever in our hands. Time was slow, hearts were fast, never thought it wouldn't last. Back when we were young and free, you meant everything to me. Every laugh, every kiss was a moment I still miss. We were fire in the dark, leaving footprints on my heart. Even though those days are gone, you're still where I belong. Saw your name in an old cafe, like a ghost from yesterday. Every memory came alive, like you never said goodbye. Summer nights and county fairs, wind still blowing through your hair. I can close my eyes and see you still dancing next to me. Maybe time moves on too fast, but some love was built to last. Back when we were young and free, you meant everything to me. Every laugh, every kiss was a moment I still miss. We were fire in the dark, leaving footprints on my heart. Even though those days are gone, you're still where I belong. If I could go back for a day, I wouldn't change a single thing. Even knowing how it ends, I'd still live it all again. 'Cause that love made who I am, every scar, every plan. And no matter where I go, you're the best I'll ever know. Back when we were young and free, you were everything to me. Every dream, every touch, God, I still miss it so much. a fire in the dark. You'll forever leave your mark. Even though life moved along, you're still where I belong. Yeah, back when we were young, it felt like forever.
The sun is crawling across the floor, lighting up the dust in the air. I reached for 2 ceramic mugs before I knew what I was doing. Habits are a hard thing to break. Habits are a hard thing to break. When I still feel you in the kitchen. Cups and empty chairs, the heaviest weight I have to carry. I can still smell your scent on the breeze. Moving through the screen door, it is a quiet kind of lonesome. In the kitchen, where you used to be. Your blue shirt is on the peg, faded and soft to the touch. I started to tell you a joke and waited for the sound of your laugh, and waited for on ticking, but the clock just keeps on ticking, measuring the space you left behind. Cups and empty chairs, the heaviest weight I have to carry. I can still smell your sand on the breeze. Moving through the screen door, it is a quiet kind of lonesome. In the kitchen, where you used to be. The world keeps moving outside, cars passing by on the road, but time is standing still right here, right where we used to talk about everything and nothing at all. Cups and empty chairs, the heaviest weight I have to carry. I can still smell your sand on the breeze. Moving through the screen door, it is a quiet kind of lonesome. In the kitchen, where you used to be. Just me and the empty chair. The morning light is getting high. Quiet kind of lonesome. Just one mug on the table now. Dashboard bulbs are dimming out, lint caught in the plastic vents. A plastic ring from a Cracker Jack box sits on the ledge by the glass. The engine has a rhythmic tick, counting down a life I didn't ask for. The smell of pine from a cardboard tree can't hide the scent of wet dogs and oil. One more drive tonight, one more drive, past the wire and the tall weeds, wrapped in the smell of old Apola tree, looking for a silence that finally sticks, searching for a silence. Past the sign for the close sawmill, where my old man spent his back. I'm wearing his denim jacket now, the elbows are worn through to the hair. The elbows are worn through to the hair. I didn't leave a note on the table. She knows the sound of the gravel spitting. She knows I'll be back before the frost. One more drive tonight, one more drive, past the wire and the tall weeds, wrapped in the smell of old apola tree, looking for a silence that finally sticks, searching for a silence. The asphalt breaks at the county line, the steering wheel kicks against my palms. It isn't a dead or a woman I'm dodging, just the weight of sitting still too long in a house that remembers everything. One more drive tonight, one more drive, past the wire and the tall weeds, wrapped in the smell of old apola tree, looking for a silence that finally sticks, searching for a silence. Just the tires on the blacktop, driving on. One more drive before the sun burns it all away dry.
Distant siren, radio crackle. Unit 3, we got a house fire on Maple Street. Boots hitting pavement, door slam, siren gets louder. Yeah, that's my street. Red lights cutting through the dark, smoke rising in the sky. Every second counts tonight, no time to wonder why. Helmet on and heartbeat loud, adrenaline takes control. There's a family in that burning house, and I ain't losing one more soul. Fear don't wait, but neither do I. I'm running into the fire while the whole world's running out, through the flames and the fallen walls, through the fear and the doubt. If I don't make it back tonight, just know I gave it all. I'm running into the fire. When I hear that call, I remember Mama's worried eyes every time I leave. Said, son, don't play with danger, but this is what I believe. There's a little girl trapped upstairs, calling out for help, and I'd rather face the flames tonight than live with losing myself. Some men run from the fire, some run straight inside. I'm running into the fire while the whole world's running out, through the flames and the fallen walls, through the fear and the doubt. If I don't make it back tonight, just know I gave it all. I'm running into the fire. When I hear that call, sound of crackling fire, heartbeat, heat closing in, can't see a thing, just her voice in the smoke, trembling. I reach out, feel her hand. Hold on, kid, I got you. Crash. Silence. Then breathe. I ran into the fire while the whole world ran away. Through the flames I found a reason why I chose this way, and I made it out alive tonight. With her safe in my arms, I keep running into the fire. Every time that alarm sirens fade, birds, soft wind, sun's coming up on Maple Street. Deep breath, another life still breathing. Quiet pause. That's enough for me. Yeah, that's my street.
By heading up we made chess. At all I day. Way to come to Says my flirt has mattered, that weeping morning bats premiulate. Says my God, the long heat frail star Fear has got this bar. Says my flirt has latcher, weeping morning bats premiulate. Says my God, the long heat frail star
Dry desert wind, old saloon sign creaking slowly. Used to be, this heart was full of life. Now it's just another ghost town, with your name on every street. There's an old motel off Highway 3 where we stayed one summer.
summer night, neon buzzing through the curtains, while you held me through the light. Now the windows all are broken, and the parking lot's gone dry. Funny how places fall apart the same way people sometimes do inside. Every road I take these days still leads back to you somehow. I'm living in the ghost town of your memory, where every shadow speaks your name. Every empty street keeps calling me, like nothing's really changed. The love we built got buried here beneath the dust and pain. Yeah, I'm still lost inside the ghost town of your memory. Your laughter used to fill these rooms like jukebox songs at night. Now silence hangs from every wall, like faded neon lights. There's a chair beside the window that nobody moves no more, and every time the wind blows hard, I swear I hear you at the door. Some hearts heal with time, mine just echoes louder. I'm living in the ghost town of your memory, where every shadow speaks your name. Every empty street keeps calling me, like nothing's really changed. The love we built got buried here beneath the dust and pain. Yeah, I'm still lost inside the ghost town of your memory. Maybe somewhere past this life there's a town still glowing bright, where broken souls find peace again and lost love survives the night. And maybe when my days are done, I'll see your face once more, waiting underneath those neon stars, by heaven's old saloon door. I was living in the ghost town of your memory, but the dust is settling down. Every lonely road I wandered on ain't holding me now. Your love will always live somewhere, like an old forgotten flame. But I ain't dying inside the ghost town of your memory again. When stronger, saloon sign squeaks, distant train horn. Some towns disappear slowly, just like old love. Wind fades into empty silence.
Chairs dragging across wooden floors, neon buzzing softly, bottle clinks. Closing time again. Cash register closes. Funny how the loudest places feel the loneliest after midnight.
Bartender wipes the counter slow, like he's done 1,000 nights. Same old jukebox playing heartbreak under faded neon lights. There's a couple dancing in the corner, trying hard to save what's gone. And an old cowboy by the window, still singing to a love moved on. Everybody hides the pain, a little different round here. Neon lights and empty bottles, that's all the night became. A room full of broken people, trying not to break again. Every song cuts a little deeper, every shot burns slow. Yeah, it's neon lights and empty bottles, and nowhere left to go. Lipstick stains on a whiskey glass from somebody who just left, and cigarette smoke hanging heavy like regrets we can't forget. I told myself I wouldn't miss you, but this bar says otherwise, 'cause your memory still walks through here every single night. Some nights the whiskey helps, some nights it just remembers. Neon lights and empty bottles, that's all the night became. A room full of broken people, trying not to break again. Every song cuts a little deeper, every shot burns slow. Yeah, it's neon lights and empty bottles, and nowhere left to go. Maybe heaven's got a barroom where the lost souls finally heal, where old heartbreak turns to laughter and lonely hearts can feel. Maybe every tear we drink away gets washed clean somehow, and the people we still miss tonight are sitting with us now. Neon lights and empty bottles ain't all this life has been. Yeah, I've loved and lost and stumbled, but I'd do it all again. 'Cause every scar reminds me that my heart was real somehow, and these neon lights keep shining even now. Sign clicks off, keys jingling, door locks. See y'all tomorrow night. Soft chuckle,
faces. Feel the loneliest after midnight. Bartender wipes the counter slow, like he's done 1,000 nights. Same old jukebox playing heartbreak under faded neon lights. Bartender wipes the counter slow, like he's done 1,000 nights. Same old jukebox playing heartbreak under faded neon lights. There's a couple dancing in the corner, trying hard to save what's gone. And an old cowboy by the window still singing to a love moved on. Everybody hides their pain, a little different round here. Neon lights and empty bottles, that's all tonight became. A room full of broken people trying not to break again. Every song cuts a little deeper, every shot burns slow. Yes, neon lights and empty bottles and nowhere left to go. There's lipstick stains on whiskey glass from somebody who just left, and cigarette smoke hanging heavy like regrets we can't forget. I told myself I wouldn't miss you, but this bar says otherwise. 'Cause your memory still walks through here, and every single night. Some nights the whiskey helps, some nights it just remembers. Neon lights and empty bottles, that's all tonight became. A room full of broken people trying not to break again. Every song cuts a little deeper, every shot burns slow. Yeah, it's neon lights.
Sky's the color of a fresh bruise, heavy smoke cutting the line. My hands don't come clean anymore, scrubbing till the skin's raw. Raw. I hear the rhythm of the crane dragging the weight of the world. Burning red, iron in the blood, iron in the bone. Everything I am is for the furnace. Everything I am is for the fire. Whistle screams through the valley, thick heat hitting my throat. The hammer's falling on the hour. I don't look up at the sun. Don't look up. Dust is the only thing I taste. Iron is the only thing I know. Burning red, iron in the blood, iron in the bone. Everything I am is for the furnace. Everything I am is for the fire. Old man sweat in the metal, my own life off in the rust. I'm just fuel for the engine, grinding down to the dust, burning red, iron in the blood, iron in the bone. Everything I am is for the furnace. Everything I am is for the fire. Let it burn until the sky goes dark. Iron in the blood, iron, iron.
Press fiddle, proud noise, pool balls cracking. Y'all ready to raise some hell tonight? And stomp those boots and sing it with us. Friday night in the place packed tight, neon buzzing red and blue. Cowboys lined up by the dance floor lights, trying to find somebody new. Bartender laughing, pouring doubles fast, while the jukebox fights the band. Everybody acting like this night ain't ever gonna end. Come on now, fill 'em up high. Boots on the bar tonight, drinking under neon lights, hands in the air, whole town singing like we own this wild life. No tomorrow on our minds, just guitars and cheap red wine. Yeah, we're burning like the stars tonight, with our boots on the bar tonight. Pretty little cowgirl spinning around like fire in a denim dress. Every cowboy in this crazy town trying hard to impress. Sheriff parked outside the door, but he ain't coming in, 'cause even lawmen need a break from the world they're living in. One more song! One more round! One more! Boots on the bar tonight, drinking under neon lights, hands in the air, whole town singing like we own this wild life. No tomorrow on our minds, just guitars and cheap red wine. Yeah, we're burning like the stars tonight, with our boots on the bar tonight. Come on! Somebody broke a chair in the back. Oh, leave him alone. He's dancing through heartbreak again. Hey! Boots on the bar tonight, whole damn place coming alive. Cowgirl swinging, whiskey pouring, everybody feeling right. If the morning comes too soon, we'll howl right at the moon. Yeah, this town was born to raise some noise, with our
Crowd still cheering. Tip your bartender, boys. And somebody carry Earl home again. Then stomp those boots and sing it with us.
I wrote your name 1,000 times, but never had the courage to send it. There's a box beneath my bed full of words I never said. Every page a piece of you, every line I couldn't get through. Ink was falling like the rain, trying hard to numb the pain. But every letter that I wrote still got stuck inside my throat. All these letters I never sent, full of love and full of regret. Every word I couldn't say still echoes in me today. If I had just one more try, I wouldn't let it pass me by. Now you're gone and all that's left are these letters I never sent. I remember nights alone, dialing numbers on my phone, hoping somehow you would hear all the things I held in fear. But silence always answered back, like a train off a broken track. And every second turned to dust, buried deep in what was us. All these letters I never sent, full of love and full of regret. Every word I couldn't say still echoes in me today. If I had just one more try, I wouldn't let it pass me by. Now you're gone and all that's left are these letters I never sent. Oh, if I could rewrite every line, I'd say I love you one more time. I'd hold you close, I wouldn't run, wouldn't hide from what we were becoming. But time don't turn and hearts don't wait. Now I'm left here with the weight. All these letters I never sent, now they're all I represent. Every tear I never showed, every truth I never told. If love was more than just a chance, I would have fought with both my hands. Now you're gone and I repent for the letters I never sent. If you ever find these words, I hope you know they were always meant for you.
Found his guitar in the attic tonight, covered up in years gone by. 6 old strings and faded wood, still holding lullabies. He used to play out on the porch when the summer sun hung low, singing songs about hard-earned love and roads he used to know. Funny how a simple song can bring somebody back. There's dust on my daddy's guitar, but his spirit still lives in these chords. Every note sounds a little like home, every word still cuts me to the core. And when I hear those old strings cry, it feels like heaven ain't that far. Yeah, there's dust on my daddy's guitar, but not on my heart. Mama used to dance barefoot right there in the kitchen light, while Daddy laughed and played those songs on quiet Friday nights. Now the house feels twice as empty since they both moved on. But somehow when I play that guitar, I don't feel so alone. Some people leave this world, but never leave the music. There's dust on my daddy's guitar, but his spirit still lives in these chords. Every note sounds a little like home, every word still cuts me to the core. And when I hear those old strings cry, it feels like heaven ain't that far. Yeah, there's dust on my daddy's guitar, but not on my heart. Maybe somewhere beyond the clouds, he's still playing every night, with Mama spinning slowly near him under heaven's porch light. And maybe every song we carry keeps the ones we love alive, like echoes drifting through forever, long after goodbye. There's dust on my daddy's guitar, but tonight these strings still shine. Every scar and every memory now feels more sweet than sad with time. And though I still miss him sometimes, I know we ain't that far apart. 'Cause every time I play his songs, he's right here in my heart. Soft guitar, fen for kin, porch swing creaks, summer insects. Play it again, Daddy, just one more time. Just one more time.
Blue light glowing at the truck stop off Interstate 45. Coffee steaming in my tired hands, trying hard to stay alive. Rain keeps dancing on the windshield,
like an old familiar song. And every mile behind me feels heavier by dawn. I've been hauling dreams and diesel since I was barely 22, but no highway sign I've ever seen could lead me back to you. Now it's blue light at the truck stop and loneliness riding shotgun. Every neon glow, every rainy road still reminds me what I lost. And though these wheels keep rolling on, part of me is gone. Yeah, somewhere beneath these sleepless skies, I'm still chasing yesterday tonight. There's an old waitress named Maria who knows my usual seat and says you look more tired every year, while pouring coffee cheap. The jukebox plays some George Jones heartbreak, low enough to hurt. Funny how old country songs always know the worst. I keep your picture on the dashboard beside a fading Tennessee map, like somehow love might still survive between the cracks. Now it's blue light at the truck stop and old memories won't stop. Every cigarette and song still tells me where you've gone. And though tomorrow comes too fast, some scars forever last. Yeah, somewhere through this pouring rain, I still whisper your name. Maybe truckers keep driving forever 'cause stillness hurts too much. And maybe broken hearts need highways just to feel enough. And every passing midnight town still feels a little like goodbye. Now it's blue and a soul still worn out. Every mile and every tear still somehow keeps you near. And oh, life keeps moving on. Part of me still holds on right there beneath those neon blues, missing you tonight. Some people find freedom on the highway, others just find more memories.
before the sun goes down. Girls are laughing by the jukebox, smoke hanging in the air, and me pretending I don't care that she ain't standing there. Raise 'em high, drink it down. It's whiskey rain on Main Street, heartbreak pouring all night long, steel guitars and barroom angels singing every sad song. We dance, we laugh, we fall apart under those neon flames. Yeah, it's whiskey rain on Main Street, and nobody leaves the same. Old Joe's crying in the corner over a woman long gone, while two young lovers by the dance floor think their love can't go wrong. Sheriff drinking with the drifters, nobody cares tonight, 'cause every soul inside this bar came here to lose a fight. One more round, make it loud, boots stomping rhythm on wood floor. Hey, it's whiskey rain on Main Street, heartbreak pouring all night long, steel guitars and barroom angels singing every sad song. We dance, we laugh, we fall apart under those neon flames. Yeah, it's whiskey rain on Main Street, and nobody leaves the same. Somebody broke a bottle by the pool table. Oh, leave 'em alone, that's just love hitting hard again. It's whiskey rain on Main Street, and this whole town's alive. Broken hearts and country music, keeping lonely souls alive. If tomorrow brings a hard goodbye, we'll still sing through the pain. Yeah, it's whiskey rain on Main Street, and tonight we dance in the rain. Band slowing down, crowd screaming for more. Y'all be careful heading home tonight. Small laugh, and if you can't be good, at least be country. Then let it explode. Crowd cheers fade out.
He never said too much, but somehow he said it all. In the way he worked, in the way he stood tall. He had hands like worn out leather from a life out in the sun. Said you don't quit when it gets hard, son. You just finish what you've begun. every morning for the daylight, he'd already be halfway gone, chasing down a living so we could carry on. He was the man I learned to be, strong when I was weak, standing tall on broken ground when life brought me to my knees. Every word, every scar, every lesson I still see. I am who I am today 'cause of the man he taught me to be. We didn't have much growing up, but we never felt poor, 'cause he gave us everything we needed, even when he had no more. I remember nights by the fire when he'd tell those stories slow about dreams he never followed, so I could chase my own. He was the man I learned to be, strong when I was weak, standing tall on broken ground when life brought me to my knees. Every word, every scar, every lesson I still see. I am who I am today 'cause of the man he taught me to be. Now I see his reflection staring back at me in the mirror every morning, in the man I've come to be. And I hope I make him proud with every step I take, 'cause everything I am today was shaped by his mistakes. Now there's a boy that calls me dad, and I hold him just the same, and I whisper all those words that my father never said. But I feel him in the silence, in every choice I make, like he's walking right beside me with every step I take. He was the man I learned to be, through every high and low, through every road I've ever walked, and every place I go, every tear, every fight, every truth he gave to me. I'll pass it down the line someday. The man he made me be. Yeah, I'm still learning, but I think he'd smile if he could see me now. Soft fade out,
Everybody's got scars, some just hide them better than others. I wear these lines like old tattoos, stories carved beneath my skin, every one a silent memory of where I've been. Some came from love that disappeared, some from battles with myself, some from nights I lost my faith and cried for help. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose, but I survived the flame. Yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. People only see the surface, they don't know the weight I hold. They don't hear the quiet voices that still echo in my soul. I've smiled through broken moments, pretended I was fine, but every scar became a chapter written by hard times. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose, but I survived the flame. Yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. And maybe healing ain't forgetting, maybe strength is learning how to carry all the shattered pieces without breaking down. 'Cause the deepest wounds inside us can become the strongest light. And every scar reminds me I survived the fight. These scars speak my name, not my weakness, not my shame. Every wound became a sign that I made it out alive. Yeah, I survived the flame, and I'll never hide again. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. The pain remembered me, but it didn't defeat me. Spurs are in a cardboard box, pushed back behind the kitchen sink. Hardwood floorboards catch the heat. Hardwood floorboards catch the heat. Window unit shakes inside the frame. Yellow cabs are stalling on the street. Stalling on the street. This ain't just leather and silver snaps. It's the dirt I ate in Cheyenne. Every scar is a mile I walk back home. The last rodeo jacket keeps the cold away. Keeps the cold away. It's the only skin I ever really own. Loading crates down on Pier 19. Hands are rough and stained with grease. Found a bit of clover in the tread of my left boot when I got home. Reminded me of how the valley smelled. How it smelled. This ain't just leather and silver snaps. It's the dirt I ate in Cheyenne. Every scar is a mile I walk back home. The last rodeo jacket keeps the cold away. Keeps the cold away. It's the only skin I ever really own. The Stitching is coming loose at the seams, just like my knees when the rain starts. I won't trade it for a suit and tie. I'll go to the ground in this high 6 feet deep. This ain't just leather and silver snaps. It's the dirt I ate in Cheyenne. Every scar is a mile. I walk back home. The last rodeo jacket keeps the cold away. It's the only skin I ever really own. Just a long way from the grass, linoleum under my feet, 12 stories up,